Hey, it's Betty Penny, and I'm here with a Check Your Stash. So, this is a little thing I want to do on my channel, a series, and basically, there's lots of things that I want to buy, but I can't. These two stamp sets were out of stock at Simon Says Stamp, but I've been adoring them. So, it was a Hello Bluebird set, and then there's an LDRS set, which autocorrect kept trying to autocorrect me out of finding it, but I just loved these strawberry sets so much. But I knew I didn't have to buy them. As much as I love them, I know I have stuff in my stash. I have a million cute critters, and I have berries. I had just gotten that strawberry set in a Spellbinders sale. I have just all kinds of stuff. So I pulled just a little bit out to play with and try to see if I can kind of, scratch that itch without buying. I'm really trying not to. I have spent so much money in this hobby way before there was a YouTube channel, and now I'm trying to use what I had. So I want to encourage y'all to do the same. So here I really liked the long vines of strawberries that were in both of those illustrations by those companies. And then I thought these leaves looked a lot like the strawberry leaves. I know they're probably more like rose petals, and they're a little bit big, but they end up working. And so I cut those out of two different colors, and I'm just kind of playing around with composition here. And I'm leaving all this in, just kind of, you can see the process. So I'm going to stamp this out with my favorite things, Extreme Black, because I can watercolor with this ink and it won't bleed. So here it is. I'm going to watercolor. I stamped one set so that it could maybe be my background paper, and then the other one here I stamped so that I could color it in and cut them out with the coordinating dies and have a focal point if I wanted. So I really love watercoloring. You're probably going to see a lot of that on my channel. It's just my favorite way to color things in. I feel like it's just so quick and easy and fun. I don't know. It's just what I love to do. So I'll quickly watercolor these in, and yeah, I'm gonna let the music play and I'll check back with you. Okay, so I edited some of that out. I didn't think you'd want to see all of the watercoloring. Plus, I don't do a real professional job of shadows and everything so much, especially on a quick project like this. So I'm adding some gray and on those flowers to give them a little definition. And now I'm going to play around and figure out how to put this all together. I'm liking the idea of the leaves behind this, so I used the die that comes with the Spellbinders set for these berries. And I grabbed my washi tape, to tape it down before I pass it through my die cutting machine. And through the magic of YouTube, that's already done. So I really like the way this card came out. It's very simple. You could do this in mass production pretty easily. So it's throwing me off to have even numbers. So I just threw in that little dark leaf there, and I have an odd number, and that makes me more comfortable. So I'm going to glue down all of the leaves and then pop up the strawberries. And just, that's all the dimension it needs. I mail a lot of cards, and the post office just doesn't appreciate dimensional cards like a lot of us card makers do. Or maybe they do appreciate it because it costs so much more to send them. It seems like every time I take something to the post office, even if it's the exact same thing that I mailed the day before in the same packaging, it costs a different price. Does anybody else have that problem? I never know how much it's going to cost. All right, so I have that popped up, and I'm just going to put this on a white card base. Very simple. And you can tell what happens when you don't clean your glass mat. You get black ink, luckily on the back of your project. So I use my grid. I'm always using that grid. It is just so handy. And I like to line up my card base because then I'm more likely to get stuff adhered to it straight. So then I brought in some of these sequins that were from a Spellbinders kit. I love these little jars they come in. And I wanted just the soft pinks. So I dot my paper up with glue everywhere that I'm thinking of putting a sequin. And then, I couldn't find my crystal katana, which drove me crazy. This is the first time in a couple of years that I just couldn't find it. And so that was making me crazy. And someone had said use a wax pencil, which I thought maybe a colored pencil would work, and that certainly didn't. So either way, I got all my sequins adhered down. And now I'm going to decorate the inside of the card. And I decided just to bring the stamp back. And you can tell my nails are a different color and they need to be painted yet again. I had some problems. This video was made over the course of a couple of weeks. But I didn't give up. I didn't give in. I came back and finished it up. So I just stamped that down, and then I grabbed the sentiment from the Sunny Studio set. But I thought about using this set because I love all of these sentiments so much. I bought this set as much for the sentiments as I did the cute bears. But I decided on Hi Sweetie. I have a lot of sweeties in my life, so I could send this to any number of wonderful people that are in my life. So here it is. And I decided to keep the sentiment soft like the sequins, kind of tying all that in. And I didn't want to color the strawberries, so the sentiment has some color to it. And for me, that works. So I'm going to lay this inside, and that's it. Thanks for joining me today. I really hope you like this series. I have a whole bunch of videos I want to do like this, so come back and check it out. Bye.